In a world where facts blur into opinion, the quest for truth feels like a lost cause. This journey explores how postmodernism reshaped our perception, questioning reality itself. Postmodernism emerged from the ruins of modernity, challenging grand narratives and absolute truths. It questioned the very foundation of knowledge, leading us down a path of uncertainty. Modernism promised progress through rational thought and science. But as wars and disasters unfolded, doubts grew. Postmodernism cites the moment, offering a critique of certainty. Key philosophers like Foucault and Derrida emphasized power dynamics in knowledge. Their ideas spread beyond academia, influencing art, culture, and politics, altering how we perceive reality. Postmodernism's influence is everywhere. From deconstructing media messages to questioning historical narratives, it encourages skepticism towards any singular version of truth. As postmodernism took hold, the concept of objective reality began to unravel. Instead, multiple realities emerged, each shaped by individual perspectives and cultural contexts. In the age of information overload, media channels amplify diverse viewpoints, often blurring lines between fact and fiction. Postmodernism helped foster this environment of constant questioning. When everyone's reality can differ, consensus becomes elusive. This fragmentation poses significant challenges for society, making it harder to address shared problems and find common ground. To understand the impact of postmodernism fully, we must delve deeper into its philosophical underpinnings and examine how it shapes our contemporary world. The journey continues. Postmodernism challenges the idea of objective truth, suggesting that all knowledge is subjective and influenced by social and cultural contexts. This shift has profound implications for how we perceive reality. In this philosophy, texts and narratives do not have a single definitive meaning, but are open to multiple interpretations. This perspective blurs the lines between truth and fiction. The concept of deconstruction emerged within postmodern thought, aiming to reveal hidden assumptions and power structures embedded within texts and discourse. By questioning traditional structures of authority and knowledge, postmodernists challenge the very foundations of modernist beliefs in reason and progress. This skepticism towards universal truths and grand narratives has led to a fragmented cultural landscape where multiple voices and perspectives coexist without a unifying framework. In academia, postmodern ideas have permeated fields like literature, history, and sociology, leading to debates about the nature of knowledge and representation. Critics argue that postmodern relativism undermines scientific objectivity and moral absolutes, potentially leading to a society where truth claims are seen as mere constructs. However, supporters see it as a necessary corrective to oppressive systems, emphasizing the importance of acknowledging diverse experiences and challenging dominant narratives. The tension between these views highlights the ongoing debate about the role of truth in shaping our understanding of the world and ourselves. As we navigate the complexities of postmodern thought, it is crucial to consider how these ideas influence our perceptions and interactions in an increasingly interconnected world. Understanding the nuances of postmodernism helps us critically engage with the media, politics, and culture, fostering a more informed and reflective society. Ultimately, grappling with the death of truth in postmodernism prompts us to reconsider the nature of reality and the ways in which we construct meaning in our lives. While the fragmentation of truth poses significant challenges, it also offers opportunities for new forms of expression and understanding, reflecting the complexity of human experience. By embracing this complexity, we can work towards a more inclusive and nuanced approach to knowledge and truth, one that acknowledges the diversity of human perspectives. The death of truth, as envisioned by postmodernism, is not an endpoint, but rather a starting point for reimagining how we relate to each other and the world around us. This reimagining requires us to question our assumptions, engage in dialogue, and seek out multiple perspectives, fostering a richer and more dynamic understanding of reality. Through this process, we can develop a more resilient and adaptable society, one capable of navigating the complexities of a rapidly changing world. In conclusion, while postmodernism challenges our traditional notions of truth and reality, it also opens up new possibilities for understanding and engagement, inviting us to rethink our place in the world. By embracing these challenges, we can build a more inclusive and reflective society, one that values diversity and critical thinking as essential components of a vibrant and evolving culture. This journey towards understanding the impact of postmodernism on our perception of truth and reality is ongoing, requiring continuous dialogue and reflection. Through this exploration, we can better appreciate the multifaceted nature of truth and work towards a more equitable and just society, where diverse voices are heard and valued. The death of truth in the context of postmodernism does not mean the end of meaning, but rather the beginning of a new era where we must actively construct and reconstruct our understanding of the world. This active engagement with reality allows us to create a more nuanced and dynamic sense of truth, one that reflects the complexity and diversity of human experience. By embracing this complexity, we can foster a society that is more resilient, adaptable, and inclusive, where diverse perspectives contribute to a richer and more meaningful understanding of the world. Postmodernism argues that all truths are subjective, shaped by individual perspectives. This idea undermines the notion of objective reality, leading to fragmented narratives and a loss of shared understanding. Without a common ground of truth, society struggles to address collective challenges like climate change. Different groups may interpret evidence differently, making consensus difficult to achieve. However, acknowledging the role of perspective in shaping our realities does not mean discarding truth altogether. It calls for a critical examination of how we construct knowledge and communicate it. By recognizing the influence of context on truth, we can work towards more inclusive and comprehensive understandings. This approach fosters dialogue and collaboration across diverse viewpoints. In embracing diverse perspectives, we uncover layers of complexity hidden beneath surface-level truths. This realization empowers us to build bridges between disparate viewpoints, fostering a more empathetic society. Postmodernism challenges us to question established narratives, but it also risks undermining the possibility of shared truths. We must navigate this landscape with care, seeking common ground amidst pluralistic views. The quest for objective truth may seem elusive, yet it remains essential for meaningful dialogue. By acknowledging the subjective nature of reality, we can engage more authentically with others. Truth is not a fixed point, but a dynamic interplay of ideas and experiences. Understanding this can lead to richer, more nuanced conversations that transcend simplistic dichotomies. Engaging with multiple perspectives enriches our understanding of the world. It is through this engagement that we can begin to reconstruct a sense of shared reality. Postmodern skepticism has exposed the flaws in absolute certainties, but it also calls for new ways of thinking about truth and knowledge. We must evolve our frameworks accordingly. While postmodernism questions traditional notions of truth, it opens up possibilities for innovative approaches to truth-seeking. We can harness this potential to foster greater understanding and connection. The death of absolute truth need not mean the end of meaning. Instead, it invites us to co-create a more inclusive and resilient form of truth based on shared human experiences. As we move forward, let us embrace the complexities of truth with open minds and hearts. By doing so, we can rebuild a world where diverse voices are heard and valued. The journey ahead requires courage and humility. Together, we can navigate the uncertainties of postmodernism and emerge with a renewed commitment to truth and justice. Let us commit to ongoing dialogue and reflection. In this way, we can reclaim the power of truth to unite and inspire us, even in a world where nothing is certain.